Hiya, I'm Simon Mole and I am a poet. In about 10 minutes time, you will have written a poem. A poem about something you really, really love. So that could be your favourite food, or a friend or family member that you want to big up. Maybe your favourite day of the week or time of the day, favourite season, a sport that you love playing or watching, a band that you love. To be clear, if you think that popcorn is okay, don't write your poem about popcorn. This needs to be something you are passionate about. And for me, this might sound weird, but for me, that is porridge. You see, breakfast is the best bit of the day, and the best breakfast is porridge. Pause the video to think what you're going to write your poem about, and then put that as a title at the top of your page. Hit play when you're ready to move on. First of all, you're going to note down a few visual details about your thing. What does it look like? Or if it's a time of day, where are you? What do you see around you? If it's a sport, where do you play that? What do you see around you when you play that sport? So for me, porridge, I'm going to say it's kind of oaty, bubbly, lava. I'm going to say it's in a pan. Maybe there's some steam in the air above it because it's cold in the kitchen. So pause the video now to note down a few of your ideas and then hit play when you're ready for the next prompt. Next up, does it make any sounds? Or what sounds do you hear when you are there? If it's about a person, what's their voice like? Or what kind of music do they make you think of? I'm thinking that when porridge is in the pan, it kind of gurgles and pops. So I'm going to note those words down. Sometimes I'm kind of grumbling to myself whilst I'm cooking. Maybe once I get it, I'm like, so I might put that down as well. Pause the video to note down a few sounds linked to the thing you're writing about, and then hit play when you're ready to move on. Cool. How does it make you feel? And what would you do to celebrate that feeling? Maybe pizza makes you feel so fabulously full that you will build a stack of pizza boxes, a tower higher than your house. You get up there and you'll do a little pizza dance on top. For porridge, it makes me feel warm, but also something a bit like how I feel when I meet up with an old friend from home who I haven't seen for ages. So I might note down something to do with that. Pause the video whilst you get a few ideas onto the page and then hit play when you're ready to move on. Can you remember the first time you saw it? The first time you visited or experienced or played or met this person or thing or place that you're writing about? If you can't, then maybe just a memorable experience. For me, I can't really remember the first bowl of porridge I had, but I do remember one time when my heating was broken and the house was cold and dark. I could even say the dark house of winter, and the only thing that saved me then was a bowl of porridge. So, pause the video to note down a few ideas of your own and then hit play when you're ready for our final prompt. What would your life be like without it? Okay, so you might start this one, without pizza, my life would be, or without porridge, I would be a grumpy belly. I reckon that my hopes for the day, my plans just would never get started, so I'd maybe write something down about that. Pause the video to get your ideas down about what your life would be like without that thing, and then hit play when you're ready to turn the answers you've got so far into a poem. Okay, so you've done the hard work now. Well done. It's time to have some fun with your answers. One way that you could turn this writing you've got into a poem would be to take some of your favourite answers or shorter sections from them and then just arrange them in an order that you think will sound good. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I put a separate line or section on a different post-it note. And that way, when I come to redraft, it's easier to chop and change things or take bits out and add new bits. Of course, you're free to adjust, come up with new ideas as you go at this stage. And if you're just putting it on paper, that's fine too. Remember, part of what's exciting about reading or listening to poetry is a chance to make connections for ourselves as we do that. So don't feel you always need to write in full sentences or that you must have a clear beginning, middle, end like you might do with a story. However your poem turns out, I would absolutely love to read it. So once you're done, please do whack it up in the comments under the video and I'll be more than happy to give you some feedback on that. My little poem about porridge, it turned out like this. Porridge, my bubbling breakfast lava, the day starter, the one glowing window in the dark house of winter. I grumble, hum, quiet. You gurgle and pop in the pan. My breath in the air, your steam as it rises, consistent, sweet warmth. Old friend from my hometown. There's no need to talk. Just fill my grumpy belly. My hopes for today rub their back. In return, my next act, a celebration of you. I get up, head out to the world. Nice one. Thanks so much for watching the video today. If you've enjoyed it and you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do that here. And if you'd like to try a video looking at rhyme, there you can try that out here. Nice one. Thanks for watching.